How you doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel and welcome back to Park Beyond. In our previous video we created this entire spoke and wheel idea, but without the spoke bit in the middle. It's just a wheel right now. It's a bit of a wonky wheel, but it's still a wheel. So my next task is to build a roller coaster, but the roller coaster has to be relished or loved by the teenage population. Now that just means it has to be extreme. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure if like people really want to go on extreme, but they want to go on something that's going to make them feel, I don't know, like almost like a euphoric chaos. I don't know if that's a thing, but I'm gonna add for it. So, but I want to be able to sort of bend it around where I want to build as well. So I'm going to be looking at more like a vertical mount going up. We're going to be utilising this bit of space up here because we can, and we can build across the river as well. Now I know this because I've sort of tested it, which is quite nice. At the moment the park is working sort of right. We're at 94.5% cleanliness. We're doing okay when it comes to reputation. Most of the rides get populated, which is all good. And I haven't really got much in the way of losses. I've got this problem with the pizza shop, but I was having problems with the path. Apparently there was a clipping issue, and so that caused a fun time. So the next big thing is to build the roller coaster of every kid's dream, or at least try to. Something that looks terrifying, but not as bad as it seems, so we can go from there. Oh yeah, we have to go through all the McGubbins. Okay, so first I need it to be a chain lift, obviously. And then we just need to go up. Now I'm going to go up 30 meters. Now 30 meters sounds like a good way, and that's completely fine. And then what I want to do is I want to bend it off a little bit this way. Now, the good thing about building a roller coaster is that you've got this ability to use like place prefab stuff. So we've got vertical loops, corkscrews, non-inverted, all this sort of thing, which is going to be quite fun. And this just means that we've got a way of actually sort of like putting stuff into the park without me having to do too much of the like brain work. Now, I'm not saying I'm stupid. Well, I've said that quite a lot. But what I'm saying with this is we have the ability to be able to mess around with stuff that's pre-built and it's built properly, which means the game works better. That's a good thing. So I don't really want to put a helix in. That was just there for I can do this, but we're not going to do it. Now, I want this to go down quite fast because I want to hit a vertical loop at the bottom, go back up a bit, hit a hammerhead, and then come round for a corkscrew. So we're going to see if we can actually make that work today. So first off, let's go down. So it's going to go there, and then we're going to do a vertical loop to the right, one after another. Have we got enough speed for that? Yes, we have. Fantastic. Okay, so it comes off doing 73 kilometers an hour. That's brilliant. Right. So now I want it to go this way on itself. I really wouldn't mind tunneling into the cliff and then come back through. And what we're going to do is we're going to raise this up a little bit. So I highlight, pull it up, and then I'm going to, I did not want to do that. I tilt that out as much as I can to bring that bend out. And then that should be fine. Now the weird thing is like these don't look like they connect too well. I think it is only beta, so don't worry about that too much. I think for now that's just one of those things. We can't really do much about it. You just have to unfortunately suck it up, buttercup. So on this corner here, I'm going to bring another node in here. We're going to pull this out a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to roll it this way into the corner so it's a bit more stiff. So you get that instant like G-force kick. And we're going to do the same all the way around the park. So let me just finish this off first. So this one and this one. Roll. Stick another one there. Roll that way as well. So that's going to drop. Hit the hammerhead. And yeah. And pull. Hopefully that will actually work. So we got ourselves a nice sort of like inward roll there. Actually the end of this roller coaster is pretty cool. Right. So with this node here, I'm actually going to do this. So we're going to just bring it up a little bit. And then this node, we're going to bring it down a little bit. Just so we can get a little bit of a hill going. That's fine. Maybe shorten this corner a bit. So that's okay. Stick another node in here. Highlight and alt. And we're going to roll this way. Basically, everything is now... It's all... This is the calm down section. What I could do with this, with the actual hammerhead, is we could bring it out a bit more. Not sure if I could actually do this. See if we can make that drop a lot more. Okay, let's test this out and see what happens. Let's get on the roller coaster and go away. Oh yeah. So we're alive there. We're all good. We're gonna go over the loop. Oh yeah. Gonna double loop. Yeah, there we go. Hit this corner. That's a pretty cool corner. Gonna go into the cave. I like this. Okay, we're gonna hit the chain up, chain across. We're now thinking of that drop that's gonna happen. It's a lot more vertical now. A little bit more speed. Go up the hammerhead, and then the rest of the car takes ages to get around. Okay, round we go. Like it. I like it a lot. And that's not too bad. We got a couple of bits of a tunnel. We got this, that. We got some good stuff. I'm going to keep that as a good. Yes, it's going to cost me $2,000. Okay, so we've done the test. So my queue and stuff, I'm actually going to bring the queue off from here and maybe like queue up around here. So we're going to take a queue path. I'm going to put some lights on this one. I think we need some lights to make it a little bit more funky. That'll be cool. And then the path, we'll just go with nothing attached to it at all. Oh, no, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to come off here. Can I walk them under it? No, I can't. Okay. We're just going to have to get out of here. So delete this one. Right. Path's going to come off from here. And then we'll come back to the main path here. Now, this is just to get them back off the ride and so on and so forth. So the best thing about this is we can litter this with like benches and everything. It also gives us a path that we can work up to the side of the roller coaster. And we can put something down here as well. Now, I did say I was going to utilize this space. But obviously, because I went into the cliff, I don't really have to worry about that much. Now, a couple of things you definitely need to think about when it comes to like the exit part of this game. The exit part is we need benches because people might feel sick, and I completely understand. You know, it's not the greatest place to be. So we're going to litter this with benches because people will need to sit down, and we're all right. Next, this gives us another little bit of an opportunity to be able to put in a shop or a toilet here and a shop here. And then we can put something little here as well, just to bring more people up to this place. And we can, you know, the path is going to be good. We'll be fine there. It might be worth actually having another path. See if we can go over. I'm just going to see if I can do this quick, because I've never done this before, but we'll see what we can do. So I'm going to bring a path off here and I'll raise it up. And this gives us a little, wow, that's really off, isn't it? See if we can edit this path a bit, because that doesn't make any sense. Right. How high does it have to be to get over this? That high. I'm not going to do that for now then. We'll leave that as it is. It's fine. Okay, most important part, we got the path in, we're all good. Now, because I now have, if I put this on slow mode, we can now do an actual proper test. So test the roller coaster. Okay, so we got hooks to choose from. So I'm thinking, I need all my hooks to think of like how to get the kids involved in this ride. So it has to be teens, really. We need a what's up. I need to get rid of this thing, this thing, this thing, this, and this. Right. And then what I'm going to do is we're going to bring in a couple of inversions. So that's going to go this way. We'll go there. We'll get rid of we'll move this one over to here. And then we will just join this up. Hopefully. So that all sort of lines up. Let me just, if I put a node here, we can delete this one. And then we can just mold this together. So it gives you a really good indication of what's working and what's not by the breaks in the track. So because this isn't working, I'm going to take this bit out and this bit out, and I'm going to take this bit out, and then we're going to feed the corkscrew back in. So corkscrew to the left, apparently it's upside down. Okay, so get rid of that bit, plug that onto there. I'm not sure why that's not. It seems to be when you try and like wiggle things around and try and get things to work, it just doesn't want to click. So let's put another node in there, put another one in. It might just be how this roller coaster is going to be. As long as it doesn't break, we should be fine. It's like these, the loops don't click together properly. I think they just need a bit of work. Like some of the bits in the actual, it needs a little bit of work basically. Didn't I tell this to be a corkscrew? Right, so I need to put another corkscrew in here. If we can join that on, then that might be alright. So that's one loop, goes around the corner. It's terrible. No, it's not going to have enough. Right, okay, we need to get rid of that. Thinking then, if we do the big loop at the first part, so we need the is it the vertical one? No, we need the non-vertical one. So the non-inverted as close to that bit as possible. Bring it out and round, and then we need to do a little vertical one come into the station. Well, getting near the station. I want to try to take it. Actually, you know what? I want to take this out. I want to put a cannon in here. I know I want to put a cannon in here because cannons are cool. It's like, it needs to be done. There we go. Now I don't know how good that's going to be. We might even crash, so I might have to like bring the track out a lot more. So we'll see. So we're doing 80 kilometers along here. Going to hit this loop. That's pretty cool. Into the cannon. Little cannon drop. Very close to crashing. So I'm going to bring out this corner and just try and make it less steep because, yeah, reasons. If I bring another node in here, we can move this out so the track doesn't screw up too much. That might work a little bit better. There you go, a lot better, a lot better. Right, see if this works now. And then all we have to do with this then is just raise it up a little bit, raise it down, put it down a little bit, so we can get like paths underneath it, so we can actually keep moving the park around. And there we fly through there, comes out here. A little bit of G-force on that corner, but that's good. Means we've got a bit of a plan. We're going to roll. So they've hit the 4th loop, gone through the cannon, fired it out, hit this corner. Hasn't crashed just yet. We're all good. It's good when your roller coaster doesn't crash, let's put it that way. And then we come back into the station. That looks a lot better. Looks a lot more like, I reckon we could do a bit more crowd pleasing with this. Yes, it's going to cost me none of the $900. It's fine. Okay, hooks. Hooks. Right, so we've got the what's up one. Dude, 4 inversions. That's completely fine. And we want to make this a little bit better for adults as well. And families. So I'm trying to make this a bit more of an all-rounder. Just so we can go, it's all right, don't worry. And teenagers love cannons. Apparently, I'd say yeah, it's a thrill ride. So we've got a thrill ride and we've got the what's up section as well. So okay, families aren't going to like this too much, but teenagers and adults, it's all good. This isn't for kids, you know. This is going to have a height restriction and everything. That's how I would see it. And yeah, so now it's open. Mission 4, I received $2,000. Yay me! So apparently this is going to cost $8. What I want to do is I want to do some market research. I need to find out if people are actually going to bother to ride this roller coaster. The key for the Ring of Fire is too short. We will check that later. What do you mean it's too short? Really? Oh yeah, this is a glitch in the path. This place is still not doing. It's not bad, but it's not great. I need to entice people to come up to here, because if not, this was a waste of money, man. Paths are pretty neat. That's good. They're not charging for basic toilet. Well, why would you charge for a toilet? Okay, so they're going to Standard Coaster 2, which is this one. It's because I didn't give it a name. I need to give it a name. What do we call it? How do you rename a roller coaster? I need to rename it. That one, no. Stats, no. Standard coaster, what's up? Empty hook, edit the coaster to separate hook. I don't think we can set up that hook. I can't seem to edit the name. But these people are going to it, it's fine. Jump on board, I'll come with you. I'll jump on the ride with you. We'll get scared together, shall we? So this is a teenager and people ride. We're all good. Here we go. Craw! That was a bit of a jolt, I didn't like that. My guts. And we're going back over. No! There we go. Around the corner. I didn't put the S in that. Damn it. Oh, I didn't no! Oh my god, what's this? Ooh! Class. Whee! So I would probably call this the Mr. Whippy. If I was able to rename it, I would. That was pretty cool. What are people thinking? I want to know what their thoughts are of this ride now. Can you explain how you feel now? Do you feel sick? We are truly amazed by Standard Coaster 2. We had so much fun on Standard Coaster 2. The fee for Standard Coaster 2 is pretty okay. Yeah, so we're good. Alright, we've first bit of feedback. And now look at it. People are going on it. It's fine. Alright, cool. So now I've got to do something with this bit here. Because obviously, you know, we need to put shops in and stuff. But we don't need anything too major here. This should just be a toilet. Because people are going to come off this ride going, oh, I might feel a bit queasy. And, you know, you're going to have issues. So, I need a toilet. Western basic toilet. Here we go. So, I'm going to put one there. Chuck one there. Get my path in. Stick that on there. Stick that on there. There we go. Now we're all toileted up and ready to go. I don't think much in the way of litter is going to happen around here. But I'm probably going to have to put some bins in as well. Because, well, people, they're horrible. They're disgusting. Creatures it's just odd. Alright, I'm just going to throw my rubbish all over the floor because that's where it belongs. Don't throw your rubbish on the floor. There are plenty of bins for everyone to use. This whole place has got bins, bins, bins. Do you think it's enough? Anyways, so yeah, that's my first I built roller coaster, and it's pretty cool. I like it personally. It's quite nice. I'm not going to put much in the way of like food and stuff up here just yet because there's no point. Most of the park is over here, so they're not even going to worry too much. But then most of the people queuing up are like, oh, we need more food. So what I'm thinking of doing next is turning all of this into a food court. And I think that's going to be, I think that's the perfect plan. I think the perfect plan is to give them so much variety that they don't really like know what they're going to do. And I might just create takeaway alley. So it's going to be one big path that runs in the middle, stalls either side, seating area, that sort of thing. I think that's what I need to do. And now, if we go, oh, okay, now the map's gone right. Okay, so now I need to look into this profitability. I mean, I know, I get it. If it's red, it means it sucks. So right now, my roller coaster is not profitable, but this is because it's brand new. No one's really going to ride it right now. That's fine. Currently, the Ferris wheel, I like the Ferris wheel, but no one's really using it. You know, it's not really, I know it's a calming ride. It's a cool little ride. It's fine. Okay, my next major task then is to have a positive monthly income. Now, I've got 10 grand. We're okay. And I think Food Alley is going to be the thing I'm going to work on next. So if you guys want to tune into my next video, hit the like, subscribe and notification button below for all other updates. It'll be most appreciated. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this, because I've got to be honest, I'm enjoying Park Beyond. It's actually giving me that sort of insight. Maybe I should really look into Planet Coaster again, because I mean, I've got the game, I've got all the DLC, and the mod section is massive. I'm actually hoping that this game sort of takes over from from Planet Coaster, where the modders will just go crazy. I'm hoping for that, and I'm hoping at some point I'm able to make plazas, because I think plazas are something I would really like to get into. Like, especially with my next idea is to put like a massive food court area, and I want to be able to make one big massive path, and I want all this. I don't want any other problems. So we're going to see how that works next time. So the next video we're going to be making shops, and lots of them. So maybe one of each, right up the middle, seating area, that sort of thing. We need to start decorating as well, because it's just starting to look like a park now, but it needs a bit more characteristic. It needs a bit more life to it, and I think that's what we're going to go for next. So thank you very much for kicking by. I'll see you later. I want to say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do, and I'll catch you all in another video. Bye bye for now.